Oh, got it.
And I go through the setting up down, redirecting G2. Okay, let's mix. Okay, where are we? Got it. Hello. Yay.
Hello. I can hear you.
Awesome. Yes. I'm really trying to, stop that. Remember it always goes to white. I mean, it's echoing when we're talking. I don't know if I think it echoes to everyone as well. It's like two of them open at the same time, echoing.
Oh.
So, yeah.
It doesn't happen on our side. I think it has to do because you're recording on, you're doing the YouTube at the same time as you're doing the other one. So I think that's might be the thing.
Oh,
we never hear it. So.
Oh,
No.
really? And
Yeah.
I keep on doing all that. So what's going on?
Oh,
Like, I'm
no.
going crazy.
It sounds perfectly all right.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Sound
Okay.
good.
Yes. So I was really intrigued with some of the discussion, some of the teaching that they've had. And I know, of course, Julie, that last week was a phenomenon as well. But also what, Jason, what you thought last 2 weeks ago.
Thank you. I actually wanted to tell you something about that that happened to me last night. Do you want me to do the disclaimer real quick though, Mama?
Oh, yes. Okay, yes.
Okay.
Okay, let me set you up. So
okay, because I had something I want to tell you that happened about that.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. All right.
Okay, let me put something
clear that real quick. So Healy is a microcurrent medical device that has been cleared by the U.S. Food, Drug, and Administration for the local relief of acute, chronic, and arthritis pain and muscle soreness due to overexertion. Healy also has non-medical applications that use individualized microcurrent frequencies to harmonize your bioenergetic field. Always use your Healy in accordance with its instructions for use. All right, so now we can talk about it.
Freedom. Okay, go ahead. Yes.
Okay, good to go.
Okay, bye, babe. So what I was going to say was, okay, so Mama, I was telling Julie because we were briefly just saying hi yesterday or this morning, one of those things. And I bought this. Remember the stone that we were talking about, the shungite?
Shungite, yes.
Bye, babe. So I've been wearing this since Saturday, and I've noticed that when I run my Healy on the defense programs, that the electric sensitivity is not showing up on the list at all anymore, which is really, really good because that normally pops up for me at least somewhere like 1 to 5, somewhere on there it pops up. So I've been wearing it and it's been really helping. I also bought these little cute little pouch. It's got a tree on it.
So cool.
And,
is that shungite rock too?
Yeah, I bought these. Yeah, I was at the store, or I went somewhere. Where did I go? I don't know. I went to the chiropractor, and then my son and we went over to the mall afterwards. And always drawn into those stores that sell the stones and the incense and all that stuff. Usually they're witch stores or whatever, but I just ignore all that because I like the other stuff. And I go in there and so that's why I always have to pray over my stuff when I get it, because I can always feel stuff, I'm very sensitive to stuff like that. Well, anyways, I went over because I was drawn to the stones. I'm like, okay. And then the Lord pointed it out to me, and I was like, oh yeah, we were talking about that last week.
Yes.
Wow.
Because I've been trying to figure out I was going to get it on Amazon, but I keep reading all the different reviews to find out if it's genuine or not. I want to get one that's real, and I want to, so I came across these, and so I actually got 7 of them. And then I have one in the boys' room next to the computer, and then I have each of them. And then I gave one to Bob, and he keeps it in his pocket all the time. But I also found the person at the store was saying that people buy these little things that you can put on your phone, and then you can put the little rocks in there, and it helps with the radiation of the phone. So,
Wow.
so I have to buy one of those things. But anyway, so what I've been doing is, I prayed over them and anointed them because I could
Use it here.
Yeah. Whose phone is that? I think that's Bob's phone. I think he left it here by accident. Oh, well. Yeah, you left your phone. It's ringing. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
And so, Bob says hi.
Hi.
They
Hi,
say hi.
Bob.
And so I put these under a little, I think actually I'm going to grab my room. There goes my stuff. Sorry. I got all excited. Hold on, I literally put it in my pillow. So I got this. This is just like a little pouch,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I put a couple of this. I'm going to tell you about this stone in a minute because the Lord led me to this one. And so I put them in here, and then I put them in my pillow, and then I put them under the area of my pillow, so that way it doesn't, not on the side that I'm sleeping on, but the other side. And anyway, I have noticed a difference. It's kind of like we were talking about, the grounding mat and all that, or when we go outside and we're grounding and we're putting our feet in the dirt or whatever. It has a similar feeling to that, where you can sense like a blockage of certain, like, well, yeah. And so anyways, and then last night I forgot to put it in my pillow. I think I took it out for some reason. I don't know why. Well, anyways, I in the middle of the night last night, I woke up, my heart was racing, which hasn't happened in quite some time. And I realized, remember how I said I was running the geopathic program?
Yes.
At least once a week. Well, I realized it's been a couple of weeks since I ran it, and I woke up with my heart racing. I'm like, oh man, not again. And so then I was like, where's my Healy? And I run it, and the geopathic was the first thing on there again. So I was like, darn it. So then I ran it, for like 4 hours, and I kept it away from me, so it wasn't like right next to me, but for the house, I ran it under the house.
Okay.
But what was interesting about it is, like, within 30 minutes of me running it, then my heart rate started to go down. And so that's how I know for sure it's working, because like, I don't know why my heart would race for no reason, but I'm just saying that I'm just very grateful because, that's a testimony of it actually working and it doing what it's supposed to do. But I have noticed, since I've been wearing this necklace since Saturday, that the electric sensitivity has not been an issue for me at all. And that's something that's really, I'm very, very grateful for, because it was bothering me.
That is a wonderful testimony.
Yes.
Really.
So I got excited, and that's why I was dropping stuff. But
I mean, I knew you would have a testimony. You know, the things that we go through, like what Diana was going through, different ones of us. I just knew that you would have a testimony.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm excited about it, and I'm grateful. So I definitely recommend doing that, because. And you know what? And this was another thing that we were just talking about, was that that God has always put something out there as an antidote, or whatever it is that we need. It's here. It's here. We just have to pray and ask God to show us where to get it. And so what was really interesting about that is, while I was in that store, I was like, okay, Lord, are there any other stones that I should get while I'm here? And I might have looked funny. Okay. I probably looked funny to anybody else that was in the store, but I literally closed my eyes and literally just was like trying to feel which way I should go. Lord, which way should I go? I probably looked really weird. Then I got this stone, and I have to look it up to find the name of it. It's found in North Carolina, and then it's also in Africa and in Brazil. And I have to look. I'll look up the name of it because I can't remember it. I think it's something Ulukite. I think it's called Ulukite.
Ulukite.
Either Ulukite or Unikite, one of the two. I'll look it up and I'll send it to you. Well, anyways, you know that it's authentic if it has that little pink stuff in there. The pink stuff. Yeah, it's like it looks kind of like granite almost. Well, anyways, I was reading on it when I got home. I didn't know exactly what the benefits of it were, but I'd wondered, okay, why did the Lord lead me to this one? And so when I looked it up, I found that it helps with this might be a little personal, but my Healy's been, we're live. My Healy has been telling me that I've been having an issue with weakness of will lately.
With what? With what?
Weakness of will.
Okay.
On my creative homeopathic.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And I'm like, why? Like, why is that happening? Like, because, sometimes I do have a hard time making up my mind about what I want or what's important. I mean, I know what's important, but like making decisions. Okay. So kind of that kind of thing. So anyways, when I looked this up, it's supposed to help support you, like the frequency of what this carries is supposed to help you with your will.
Okay.
And also
Hi, John.
with the pineal gland as well. So
Oh, wow.
I thought that was really interesting, and to find that. And so I've been using it a lot. Actually, what I need to do is I think I need to program it into my Healy. But
wow, yes, I never thought of that actually.
But I thought it was interesting
yes.
because the Lord
yes.
knows what we need, right? And so even though I didn't know what the stone was or what it did, but when I looked it up and found out, I was like, wow, God, you're so awesome.
Wow.
That's tremendous. Hi, John.
Hi, John.
Hi.
So anyways, I don't want to take up all the time. I just want to let you know that I've been actually more, and Mama, I know that you've always been fascinated with rocks, and so have I, but now I've been studying a lot more about them, and now I think with Healy and incorporated with all that, because I know that Healy already has some of those frequencies with
inside. Yes.
Gem elixirs and the box flowers and all of that. I'm fascinated by what some of the frequencies that some of these minerals and rocks can do. And so I'm trying to educate myself more about that. So
it's wonderful.
Absolutely wonderful. Can I ask? I know there would be, you're in dollars, I'm in sterling pounds. But can you give an idea? You don't, not just approximately what those stones might be. When you got the Shawn Michaels.
At the store that I got these from, they were actually only $7. I don't know how much that is in pounds, but they're only $7 for one of them.
That's probably about £5.
Yeah, £5 for you.
Yeah, and so I got 7 of them, and then I got 2 other stones. So they were kind of.
I'm sorry, Dr. O feeding me. Dr. O feeding me wow.
Yummy. So I don't know. I've just been so fascinated by, what the Lord has done with just the basic knowledge or understanding of what minerals and rocks can do that are beneficial for us. And so now that I know this, I do plan on programming some of these into the Healy. But I don't know how much they are where you're at, Julie, but I do believe that the shungite is, they originally come, I think they're only in Russia from what I've heard. Yeah. And so I think, I don't know how much they are where you're at, but I know that a lot of I don't know, you could go to a fossil shop. They had fossil shops. Actually, as I went to go look, I was like, I need to get some more. And that's where I found this necklace. And so when this weekend, I was going to go to a fossil shop up here. They're a little on the pricey side, but God is so funny. I love how God is. I'm driving to the fossil shop, and then all of a sudden I see a sign, fossils, turn left here. I'm like, fossils and rocks. I'm like, okay. So I'm following, I'm driving randomly on the mountain. I'm going to go look at some fossils. And then I pull up, and then there's some gentleman who has his whole garage set up with rocks and fossils and different things, Wow. He was even selling silver. So I bought some silver from him too. But anyway, what was really cool is
selling silver?
He was selling silver, yeah.
So
I bought, So I got some silver. And so I
have to come and buy that.
He might have some more. I actually might have his card somewhere, Mama.
Okay.
Or I'll get you some. So we were driving, and then I pull up, we walk in, and he has all this stuff, and he has all these beautiful fossils and rocks of different kind. And I said, do you have any? And I was pulling these out. Did you have any shungite? He's like, I think I might. And then he was looking. I was like, oh my gosh, there's one left. He had this there.
That's how you got that one.
And because I kept trying to find, how am I gonna I want to just put this in a necklace or something, or a bracelet. And so I'm so cool. I got the last one that he had. And I got, and what was even more favor that I felt was if I were to try to buy this at the regular fossil shop, it would have been price 3 times more than what I got with him. And so I just really was grateful to God for that. And I got a couple other things while I was there too. But so I'm sorry I talked so much, but it was really exciting. And
it's-
so I've been on this journey of learning about rocks and fossils. So it's really cool.
That's absolutely wonderful, because
Yeah.
I've been in these shops when I've been on holiday, and sometimes part of the tour is you go into a shop like that, or when I was with my sister, and at that time I stay clear of them. I didn't understand. It's,
I used to too.
about 3 years ago. I don't know whether it was when I went to Austria with my sister and brother-in-law, and I'm thinking, oh no, but I've changed completely, because it's God's creation,
Right.
and it's our intention. And if we come, and in the blood of Jesus, the blood of Yeshua,
Jesus is so good.
yeah. So
well, and that's all I did, because I know that a lot of witch stores and stuff carry this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I know who I am. I walk in there. I'm like, who cares? And I get what I know the Lord's leading me to get, and then
absolutely,
yeah. And I took the oil that we used at the Remember that day that we did the oil recently, and I put that all on there, and then I'm like, okay, I'm good to go.
Wow.
So it's
you want to know something,
Uh-huh.
John? I really want to hear from John, because
Yeah.
John is one who he deals with a lot of different frequency oils and leaves and all kinds of stuff. So this is someone that that answers a lot of our questions and and directions. And actually, since John started coming, just around the area on our place, I have, oh my God, I'm so rich, blessed. I like this oil, this thing, and this thing, and this thing. So I wanted to see if John can share, because what we're Healy, like we talked about that, John, Healy is really is a device. It's a device, but it's a tool, and there's other tools. So as we come together, we tapping into different tools that will help us, to bring our body into alignment the way God wanted it to be, or created it to be. So we use Healy as, what do you say? We use it as and a stepping stone to look at other ways. I'm the one, I love rocks, and I love rocks. Like every place I have rocks in my like my drawers have rocks, so, and I really, really love the things that we can actually get natural, things like that. So anyway, so John, you want to say something?
Sure. So there's certain oils. Hi everybody. There's certain oils that I like to use for different things. Some of them that are really good. High frequency oils. One of the best ones is rose, but it's prohibitively expensive.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I love
rose.
Yeah.
A good rose oil for a 5 ml
expensive
bottle. Yeah, it's $200 to $250.
Yeah.
They're
wow.
expensive. But if you happen to like earthy or woodsy smells, another good one that's a high frequency oil is Idaho blue spruce. And you can get either of those through Young Living. And the Idaho blue spruce is only, I think last time I picked it up, it was between $20 and $30 a bottle. Still a 5 ml bottle, so not the big one, but
let me get a pen so I can write that down.
Can you repeat? I didn't quite get the name of that one you just said.
That's Idaho blue spruce.
And he can type it in our Telegram group, so we can get it.
Yeah, I can do that. I can also even
you
real quick, I'll show you the bottle.
Okay.
So I've got a lot of oils.
Yeah, he got a lot of oil. I mean, every time he comes and I get opportunity to have, we got oil. I saw, yes. Oh, ooh.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
that one. I don't know if it's coming in clearly, but there's this one.
I can see it.
Yeah.
And then don't confuse
what are the benefits of that one?
This is the other one, but they are very different. One of them is Northern Lights black spruce, and the other one is Idaho blue. Both have like, as far as the Idaho blue is it's a very high frequency oil that's great for meditation. It also has what do you call it, analgesic properties. So like if you have cuts and scrapes, it's not analgesic. The one antiseptic. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
So it helps deal with infection and whatnot. Does not help with pain. That one does sting when you put it on there.
Oh wow. Okay.
Right.
So,
Like back
so
pain.
girls, I mean,
Kinda,
okay,
yeah.
Julie and Destiny, with what we have learned so much so far from Healy about being able to program,
Yep.
is it something
yeah.
that we can, even though we don't have that, can John, like John can take a picture, or John, you can actually put it
yeah.
on and vibrate it into your Healy,
Yeah,
so
I
that
just
you
have
don't
figure
have
out
to.
how
So, and
process it.
yeah, so what we were thinking, I mean, I know we've talked about this before, that maybe next week will be a week of program, I mean, just teaching programming.
Yeah.
Okay. So that, I've talked to a couple of people, everybody's excited that they want to learn how to program, especially we program with the name of the Lord, we program with our affirmation. So I think that we have, many of you have done it individually, but I think now that we know how to connect we know how to connect our phone now, that we can actually, we can actually do a lesson on that. I've talked, people are actually waiting. I talked to people, in at the church, and Dr. O is actually ready. He says he's ready to be able to begin to create something so we can program in, and before our own group, so we begin to just kind of work as a team. So and he said he has some things that we can, begin to really program, and then, we distribute it among, I mean, it's going to be among our team. Like each person can learn how to program their own, or we can just do it, and we just do a class and we learn how to program, because it's really simple, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
Absolutely.
very simple, and I was telling John. So John, I know you didn't know about it before.
No.
I talked to Roger. Roger was like, "Oh my God, we can do that." He's like, "Okay." It's when. So I think if we put a date and then begin, I can announce it. We can announce it at the church, or announce it on our email, so people can be ready to attend that. All especially when Dr. O is doing teaching, or had something that we have to program, it has to be within our, just
Yes.
Yeah, so it's not that
I hope
all Healy world people.
Yeah, I hope I won't miss it. There's 1 week in March I'm away.
Okay.
It's around the 17th. It's that week, that Wednesday. I'm going to see
I think
family.
we probably want, if we say next week, we just still
yeah, there's
Yeah, we still have time, right?
Huh?
Yeah, because
next week.
We've got
next
enough
week.
time. Yeah.
Today is what? Today's the 16th.
16th.
So the next week will be
21st.
The 23rd.
23rd. Yeah. So if we do the 23rd, we just get preparing and then we will learn how to, then each of us, we can decide to, if you want to do your own affirmation, you want to do something, but at least we learn how to. Learn how to do it. And I found that John, was I telling you? So I found a group, they teach, it's $50 an hour.
Yeah.
And a $50 an hour they're teaching for you to program.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm like, we can do this.
I'm so thankful for that man. Was it John?
John.
Yes, the guy who did it, she did this free for everybody.
John Scavola. In fact, I was in communication with him earlier today about something else. So
I mean,
I'll repost his website on our Telegram page.
Please, yes.
Thank you.
Do that again, because he is so amazing. He has so many things available for free. But people are doing kind of business, really creating a niche. So they teach this, they teach you how to, they would say they teach you how to record, but also teach you how to scan. And then so within that you're paying $50, that's they're doing business. But I'm saying it's something that someone freely gave us. And then so it's now for us to practice doing it. Let's do it as a group. If we make a mistake, we can ask one another. You know what I'm saying? Hey, how did you do this? Or we can even record it within our own group and be able to go back and look and and
I think there's going to be there won't be any limits on this, because as you were speaking, I'm thinking I love to buy organic, but I can't buy everything organic because it's expensive. Right. But where I can, I'll aim to do that. But I was just thinking, if I bought something really good and wholesome, organic meat or whatever, veg, I suppose one could record that.
Yeah. Remember they says that whatever you ingest, whatever you eat in or drink, whatever, take it. You only get 20% of that. 20%. Remember the language of the cell is frequency. What the frequency, let's say we're just gobbling whatever we're gobbling, but it's only 20% is able to get. But if we actually now vibrate the frequency that is already encapsulated inside, we got it 100%. That's why they do like even the people who take in like the whatever medicine they take it. Not saying not shouldn't take your medicine, but you know, like Destiny, you do remember how you will do
vitamins.
Yes, you do your vitamin, you vibrate your vitamin, you know, and then this is so you can now you take actually that essence. And they said even the flour, whatever it is, you can just put it and to vibrate the essence in and then capture that, because that's really what your body, we eat food, all the things we eat is still the frequency that when the body does all the the work to get what it needs, and all these things that little that frequency. Right. So
the thing that I'm hopeful for is because when we're vibrating that into the Healy, it's working with our bioenergetic field. So what I'm hopeful for is that they'll find a way to convert what's going into our bioenergetic field into the actual other programs, because the other ones are working on the cellular level. So what I'm really hopeful for is that they'll come up with, vitamins, minerals, maybe even benefits.
But they do. Do you have the digital nutrition?
I don't have the digital nutrition.
Okay, so they do.
I thought that was a program of what you should buy in order to help you.
It's on the professional, isn't it?
Is it on the professional? Right? Okay.
Well, I because we all have. If you've got resonance, you will have the digital.
Oh yeah, I have that one. Yeah,
the digital nutrition, but on the professional now, I have access to digital nutrition. So I mean, it's just so huge. I mean, there's that many programs, and I want to.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
amazing.
Because I'm doing the Power of 3. I'm still working through those weeks, and I know you can do other programs while you run, but because there's so much learning in this, I'm concentrating on that.
We're trying to catch up on all. It's amazing.
It's amazing. I mean, like the alkaline powders, I mean, that is so good on the digital nutrition.
Awesome.
I didn't even know about that. I didn't even know about that one. Oh my goodness, that's cool. Yeah,
I always smile when we say that one, because we thought it was a nut, didn't we, a long time ago? Did you remember?
Oh yeah, the nuts.
I know. We laughed at. We did too. Like what? Nuts.
Yeah. Okay, so John, let me catch you up on that. Okay, when we first saw digital nut mixtures, we were thinking, oh yeah, nuts have good benefits. I mean, the frequency of nuts, the oils and things like that are in nuts. Oh, that we get that.
Oh, that
later we found out it was for nutrition, not nuts. We have that's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. But still, maybe, who knows? At some point, maybe they'll come up with a different kind of, nuts or whatever. I don't know. But so we're just thinking.
I think there will be so much more that it will blow our minds.
Yeah, definitely. Now, it's a wonderful tool in our hands. Honestly, now that we'll learn how to actually use how to program it.
Really moved me running this Power of 3. I can't begin to tell you. There's something very awesome, it's just something. I mean, I didn't get that when I ran the wellness program, when I was on the trial. I didn't get that then. I'm blown away.
Julie, can you tell the difference between when you're running the Power of 3 on resonance? Can you tell the difference between that when you're running it on the other program, on the Pink Dot app?
I suppose only in as much as I'm a lot more concentrated and centered. when I'm doing it on the either the coil or the leads, because I'm writing down all the frequencies. I mean, if I was to show you, because I want to look at the frequencies, but I'm feeling something. So I'm feeling something in my mid area. It's a beautiful frequency. I'm just trying to see.
I wonder if it's like focuses over on the solar plexus.
Yeah, I don't quite understand about the plexus yet. But look, this is what you probably can't see, but these are all the frequencies. But I mean, I just felt like the personal care of the Lord using Healy. It would go to so much trouble in the quantum sense as to, I mean, I think it must roll out lots of frequencies and then work out what you need. So when I get to the one where it goes on a long time, I've got I said last week, I've got asterisks. So 1 asterisk is a long time, 2 is very long, and 3 is very, very long. And then a triangle is repeat, where it'll go dance around in between other ones. And then it kind of locks into that for the last part of it could be for half an hour. But
you're making me wanting to get that power.
I know. I was just about to ask you, Mama, if you had that one. I wasn't sure.
But you know what? I did buy. You know, they had a sale when they said you can buy this is professional for the price of holistic. I mean, for the price of resonance. I did buy one. I bought one.
Yes.
But I bought it with Dr. O. I bought it under Dr. O's name. So now I'm saying, can you will it to me? He's like, no.
Oh.
Well, no, that's fine. Actually, today. So you know how they say buy one get one free. So there's you guys know Dr. Grace.
Oh, so,
yeah. So what I did with Dr. Grace is that we shared one. So we bought, and then and now I have mine. I just need to get it. Yeah. So, but
wonderful.
Yeah.
So Dr. Grace, is she the lady on our group?
Yeah, she's a medical doctor. She's in Nigeria.
Oh yeah.
And her daughter, remember her daughter who joins from Norway?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yes. So yeah. And she made sure she bought for she bought for all her 3 kids, professional.
Wow.
All the so and she's gonna listen to this, is like she's gonna upset. Why are you talking like that? But you know, that was so amazing that she was able to get that and also got the deal, you know, got the wonderful deal.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, for me to get it was a miracle. Well, the reason I was able to get professional, because you encouraged me, Mama, not only to get it, but to use. I'd never thought of it doing it that way. The credit card, it made me a bit nervous because I wanted to make sure I could pay it off. But the Lord gave me a way to do it by getting some investment, and I was able to release some of my, the money just before Christmas.
Nice.
And it was easy to do.
That was awesome. That was awesome. Do you? Yes. So Yvette, let's hear from Yvette. She's been sitting quiet.
Hello, Yvette. Lovely to see you. Lovely and sunny.
Let's hear from the
island. I'm catching your excitement. I'm catching all excitement. Okay, yeah. John, nice to meet you.
John is okay.
Oops. Thank you very much.
John, we do have other men. They just come once in a while, like you do. We have James. James is, shares quite a bit when he has some time.
Anton, don't we?
And Anton, we have, we have Jason. But they, some of them just kind of shows up once in a while. So it's like the consistent people that some people are consistent, like ongoing basis, but we love all of us, of course. Say, yeah. Go ahead, Yvette.
Yes. I'm saying I was intrigued by the spruce, the oil, the oil that he mentioned.
Oh, the John did. Okay.
You should check out the link I just put into chat. Should open up an image file, and that image is basically just like a what do you call it? A screenshot of some of the different things that particular oil can be used for.
Oh, thank you very much for posting that. We appreciate that.
Yes, thank you. Please get it on a Telegram, because the people in the Netherlands and all these people, sometimes they won't see it. If
I'll put it there right now.
Okay, cool.
Oh, awesome.
Yes, thanks.
Netherlands and
couple years
Nigeria.
ago.
Well, oh my God, that's awesome.
He was quick with that. He got it on there real fast.
Wow. I just took a screenshot, but that's good. Yes. So I know we're hearing from Yvette, but just very quickly, do you sell this?
Yes, I
yourself?
do.
Yeah.
Can we do what?
I do sell it.
Living?
Yeah.
We can do what?
He sells the product, Mama.
Oh yeah. If you need anything, that's the person.
John says.
Oh yeah. So you just tell me to go. John. That's what I'm telling you. You need to know who's in your midst.
Okay. Some years ago, I bought a bottle of frankincense.
Mm-hmm.
And when it got, well, of course, things go to Trinidad before they come to Tobago.
Oh my God, Michelle. Welcome, Michelle. Okay.
Yeah. And when the notice got to me, they kept it in Trinidad and said some strange, like they didn't understand anything about essential oils and that sort of thing. Wondering what it is I am bringing in. And it took me a long hassle before I could get it to Tobago. And then, of course, they charged me quite a bit.
Oh my gosh.
It was something. I don't know how much they have improved now. I don't know what they thought I was bringing in.
That's weird.
What?
Huh?
Oh my dear. So I don't know, but hopefully they are better now.
Were you ever able to get it, Yvette?
Yes, I was able to get it eventually,
okay.
and I said they charged me quite a bit. They put on quite a bit of charge on it.
Yeah, because frankincense itself is expensive, especially the pure oil. I have some, but it's really, really good. It's like especially the Young Living one is definitely probably the best.
Mine wasn't young.
I think John, can you say a little bit about that?
Yeah, the frankincense oil is great. It's another one that's antiseptic, antibacterial. It's also one that you can take internally, 1 to 2 drops a day. And it helps with immune system boosting. It's great for frequency, great for meditation. There is a difference between sacred frankincense and standard frankincense. That sacred frankincense tends to absorb better into the body, whereas the standard frankincense that you can get through Young Living works better topically and mixes really well into lotions and whatnot.
Nice. I heard too that on certain frankincense that it grows in different regions of the world. So there's different types.
Yes, there are
different blends and things, and they have their own benefits too. But they're all similar. But I didn't even know that. So I thought that was really interesting to find out. That's really cool. Yeah, frankincense is one of my favorite. I love
frankincense and myrrh. I love that as well.
Yeah, myrrh's a good one.
I had it from another company to diffusing essential oils, but it's not the pure one because it goes off eventually. So it's not of the purest. Because if I'm correct, John, you can correct me if I'm wrong. If you get the true essential oil, it shouldn't go off. Is that right?
By go off, do you mean eventually the scent just kind of dissipates?
Yeah, dissipates or loses its potency or whatever you like.
That happen in the bottle, but if you're diffusing it, eventually it will all diffuse into the atmosphere, and so you just have to add more into the water.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, but it should never, from the bottle, like if you just left the bottle lid open, for instance, the most that should happen is it just condenses into almost like a jelly, but it would still have the scent. Like if you pop the lid off and inhaled, it would still have that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine was doTERRA.
Oh, yeah, I've got doTERRA.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wonder if Young Living is, I know they branched out worldwide now. I wonder if they have a distribution center in Trinidad. I know that there's one in Europe, and there's a couple throughout Asia. Now I don't know where else we have them though. It's been a while since I've looked. I'll look though and set a thing in the Telegram to let you know, because then you should be able to order directly through. You can either order through me or set up your own account, however you want to do it. But you should be able to order and get it shipped directly to you without some of the customs problems that you had before.
Yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate that happened, but
John, do you have your link where it's not like Healy has, if you want somebody to purchase something you can still purchase it straight from the company, but via our link, so that we get the credit because we did the introduction?
Yeah, I don't have. I have to be at my laptop for that, but I can get.
Put it on the web. I mean, on the Telegram, so we can have access to go to the web. That has your link. I mean, that we can go straight to your link. Yeah.
You see, John, I've been wanting for a long, long time to have Young Living. I didn't know anybody personally to order. I know I could order. I could just go online and I could order, but somebody let me use some of their things. One was Rose, and my goodness me, it just did something to me. I was at a conference.
And the best time, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. It's all right.
I was just going to say the best time to order Rose is around Mother's Day. They do a 15% discount on it every Mother's Day.
Nice.
I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but it works out to be about $30 or $35. So it makes a $250 bottle of Rose about $200. And I mean, I usually pick up 1 to 2 bottles every Mother's Day.
Is your Mother's Day? I think your Mother's Day.
May.
I'm not sure if it's the same as the UK one. I'm not sure. I'll have to look into that.
I wonder about that, because I noticed when I was talking to Ronald, because Ronald Montaigne is also a Young Living rep, that his the portal for the products that Young Living carries and some of their promotions and whatnot are different in the different regions. So like there's certain things that I can get here that don't even show up when he looks them up. So I wonder if you're in the UK, it might actually be better for you to hook up with Ronald, because he would be able to tell you exactly what you can get in your region.
Well, Ronald is a part of the group. So if it's that, you can just send a text to him separately, or because he's there. He's a part of Telegram.
Oh, I didn't know. I don't think I've met Ronald. Have I? I don't.
That's Ronald. Yes. Ronald. You remember he used to send. He just stopped sending stuff for a while now, but he used to send out things that are happening, like this. Every promotion, because sometimes he shows up in that Europe before he comes to America, so he gives us a heads up. So
yes. Oh, thanks. Oh, that's marvelous. Yeah.
We ran into some issues when I was trying to show him this one oil that we get that I can get stateside. It's one I really love to use for meditation. It's only like $20 or $25, so really relatively cheap. But it's called Into the Future. And it's a blend of frankincense and a few others, and I just really love it. And he was trying to look it up for himself, and they literally couldn't. It doesn't even show up on there on the UK portal.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure why, but yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Well, thanks for sharing about your oils. That's good to know. Like, especially because there are so many different benefits of the oils, and it's kind of like what we were talking about earlier with the minerals and the rocks. I mean, the Lord has given us all of this, and the benefits to these things are just countless and endless. And also what's really cool is the fact that we are able to use Healy to incorporate these, on both sides, it's like a double benefit. We can use the oils naturally, but then we can also use that with the Healy in conjunction and even have a great benefit to it. So it's really awesome.
There's so
That's
much.
hitting it in all directions, remember?
Yeah,
Hitting it in
exactly.
I never thought of using it with the Healy. I'm glad you spoke.
Yeah, that's one.
my
That's
God.
that's one thing that's really awesome. And then there was that one time where Julie shared with us the vibrational frequency of vitamin C from, and then it had a picture.
Yes.
Had a picture of the orange, and so then
Yeah.
I programmed that into my Healy,
Yes.
like the beginning of winter. And that,
Yes,
that
I
was
must
really
do that.
cool.
I forgot
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
do that. Yeah, there's just so much. And when you spoke a few weeks back, Mama, I thought I'm going to start using my Healy much earlier on in the day, because I tended to wait until I'd had that. I mean, our time with the Lord is all day, but you know, when you set apart that time.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking I could incorporate it while I'm having that devotion with the Lord, but I haven't quite got there yet. But
Yeah,
I want, like yesterday I didn't run Healy at all. It's very rare, but because I've been so busy decorating, I just didn't get there.
Yeah, some days is like, some days I don't get to, even though I plan to do it, but I don't get to because they get caught up with the daily stuff.
Yes.
But there's a study I'm putting in place that we are going, probably tap into, and that's using that clock. So we're using the body clock, which I know that John is going to be so excited about, or he already know about it, the body clock. But if we can also use our, like what time our liver is functioning, I mean, when it's in its highest, activity time, we can even amplify it or strengthen it by running Healy at that particular time. So this is something I'm putting together for a while. And then so our then just like all the different organs, all those meridian organs, then we're going to work it that way. So I'm working on that for now, and we'll just probably just have a few times to talk about some of them as time goes on. But I was excited because when I said it, I was like, oh my God, we can do this, you can do this, you can do this. Yeah.
Yep.
It's
the things that we can do are pretty amazing. I think it's a matter of just disciplining ourselves to do it. Like Julia was talking about how she wanted to do something with the Lord with the Healy program. And I was like, yeah, because I think there was one time we were talking about it and we were wondering, should we do coherence, or there was another one that I can't remember which one it was that we were going to run on the Pink Dot while we were doing, reading the Word or whatever. Yeah. And I have yet to do it, but thanks for the reminder, Julie. So, because I keep wanting to do it, and then I get into my routine, and then I forget. So I have to incorporate it into the routine.
I mean, I'm doing all the affirmations, and I could be washing up and I'm doing affirmations, or so it's just to incorporate the healing far more than I do. Yeah, that's what I'd like. That's what I would like. Can I ask a question, John, when you or Mama, to do with using body clock? I don't have the watch subscription, but I have it on Resonance, and I wasn't tending to use it. But then I started to think, the watch works out what your body needs for that time of the day. So I ran one before I went to bed. I thought that might be quite good, and it comes up with, I think, some meridians. Is that the same thing, what you're saying?
That's totally different. This is no, that was totally different. So I mean, like just different classes I'm taking, and I'm pulling information from all those things. I'm going to put it together, and then we'll work on it. You know how I talked on the lungs, but now I can say, hey, this is the time that the lungs and the time, and then the frequency. We which we already shared, and we can just see which one to actually to help them play, we can do during that time, and different meals and something like that. So
wow.
Yeah. So that's
I remember a while back when we were first getting started with healing, when Papa was talking about the importance of doing the skin one, because I was doing the skin one quite a bit, and then I realized I haven't been doing it as much. But the importance of that, I think, is something that we should. Well, for me, I need to go back and revisit it. Because I after teaching, it's like, oh yeah, get back to that.
And I listened to do you guys remember listening to, was it Tara? Is it Tara? Taryn? Taryn? she did something a long time ago, and I'm trying to find it, but I can't. I think she did something, and then with all remember with all the girls, remember, you guys remember when she had all these girls, they did something, and one of
the beauty one, the beauty one.
Yes,
the
beauty. Yes,
I
know. Some people had some issues there, but there was something that was really, that they spoke in, and I listened. One of the girls, she's an actress, like a really high-end actress, and then she's talking about, her use of the skin. That's why I say she's like, there's no day that passes without her using the skin. So she see the skin, then they do the skin elastic. And I started doing it that time, then I stopped. I'm like, I need to get back to, because there's so much. But I think, just kind of focusing on one area, and then while you're adding the other, and not to leave it, and you know what I'm saying? It's like you have good food. It's not going to just leave it, and we're not going to eat this food. So anyway, just kind of pick up an area, if you skin especially. Do you all know that the skin is no longer in the resonance?
Oh no,
is it not?
No longer.
Why?
So nothing now. Only. I mean, for us, we have it. But for the people for the new, sorry, I didn't make myself clear. But for the new resonance that is coming, it's not there. So you people actually have to order it
separately,
subscribe to it, or buy it and use it, and see if they want to. So how they have something you can buy and use it for every month. I mean, for a month. So skin is like that now. So we actually had most those of us who bought that early have really more program than what they have now in in a resonance. So there's a lot of things that they took out that you can now subscribe, but all of them are in the professional.
That's awesome.
Yes. So
that's good. I was getting all scared. I'm like, what do you mean it's not there?
No, I scared you. No, it is.
I haven't been very persistent with skin one. I've heard about it, and I've used it once or twice, but I'd like to do that. But what my intention was this week to run the lot on the eyes. I've done it once or twice. I've got the appointment at the eye hospital on Friday. I have to have checkups twice a year. So I just thought it would be good to do the eye program, every day, but I haven't managed to do that. But what's the day? It's Wednesday, so I can still run it. Yeah.
What if we do this? What if each one of us choose whatever things that is really calling on them, and just kind of focus on needs for, let's just say, do for one with the next week, see if you can notice a difference. I mean, you could be doing skin, I'll be doing skin, or whatever, it doesn't matter, because everybody gets their own result. So what if we just decide to do that this week? So by the next, so we can be able to share, hey, I noticed a difference, or no, I didn't notice anything, because sometimes you got to understand too that sometimes it takes it takes a bit longer, for the stuff to be to show. I noticed that the pain happens. I mean, when you apply the pain, it's automatically. I mean, most of the time, it's like you get the result within that 10 minutes or whatever, that 20 minutes. But there's other things you have to kind of run like several times, to be able for your body to begin to reflect that. And I think I shared with you guys, when I was talking about on my liver, I did my liver for a whole month. But now I just I haven't been doing it on a regular, but every day I did my liver. That's why when I went back to check up, I had that incredible result, because, the higher cholesterol that is generating, that my liver, the overworking, lessened by how many percent? I forgot how many percent it did, but which was amazing, because I was focusing on that and working it every day. So now that I'm talking,
no medication, I just started
today.
Mama? With no medication, right?
With no medication.
And then your numbers went, that's awesome.
With no medication. Really, so, and up to today, they're still calling me to come that I haven't refilled, because I guess you're supposed to refill it every month, and I still have my bottle full of the other one.
Wow.
So anyway, not to say if you this and the people shouldn't take any medicine. Be honest, no, honestly.
No,
So,
I'm
but
not saying
I'm
that.
said I decided to do that for myself to really see
Mhm.
an impact, if this is going to make an impact or make a difference. And what I need to continue to do now is actually, continue to, to apply, use it, instead of just like, oh, I did this, okay, no problem. You just, if we eat, we don't eat once and so that's it. And we're full, no more. Yeah, so I think I'm excited, but I want to start. So I'm running my, all through those time though, all I did was microcurrent. So like now I'm doing with coil. And so I'm going to run in the evening and do with microcurrent. So I'm excited to just continue, so that, because I have to go back in June. I have to go back in June for a re-checkup. So I don't want to.
That's really
so
good.
the goal is, Mama, that you want us to each pick something to focus on for the week.
Yeah.
And then next week when we visit, then we're going to kind of share about what the results were that we got.
Yes.
That one focus.
And then we know that next week is going to be programming. So this would be good for us to share some of the stuff we are getting, so.
Okay.
But it has to be something, visible, like you want to do eyes. So maybe if you want to do whatever it is that you like, we do, whatever you want to choose area of focus, that will be evidence. Like for the liver, I have to go to the doctor.
John raised his hand.
Oh, hi, John. Yes.
He has a question.
Yes, John.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh, no worries.
Go ahead.
So I just had a question. I know that we have the leads for when you're doing the microcurrent with the little round pads. I might not have any of the pads, but what I was wondering is, can you say you're taking a bath, you want to run either something like regeneration or whatnot? Can you drop the leads into the water and just have it vibrate the water that you're laying in?
That wouldn't be recommended.
I didn't quite get
however, in order for you to have the benefits that you're referring to, there was a teaching that Caroline did a while back, where you can take a glass jar, like one of those huge glass ones, or whatever, like you pour water in it, you can use it to spout. Anyway, buy a copper plate, and you buy pure copper wire. And you can actually put the water in there, and you can vibrate that water, and you can use it for that. You can use it for that kind of use. You can either drink it based on whatever frequency you're putting into the water, or you'll be able to, you could topically apply it if that's what your purpose is that you're trying to do. I'm not, the only reason I want to tell you not to do it in that way is because we don't know if that's going to cause some sort of electric issue. Number two is it hasn't ever been that since I've been doing this, and I haven't ever heard them say that was something that you can do. Normally with the pads, you connect it either to your bracelets, or you wear it on as on your body. Yeah, so it probably, I'm just saying probably not, but we could double check on one of the other groups to make sure.
Okay. And then on that, with the copper plate, so does it need to be a specific thickness or size? So, and then do I need to, when I get the wire, do I need to somehow attach?
Let me just show him what I have. I think I got.
Yeah, she posted some stuff on that, but on Telegram, and then also I can go through my history. I got some stuff on Amazon too. There is a certain amount that's recommended, but based on people's experiences have been to have the effectiveness. But Mama she's got that.
Sure. This is what I bought. Like,
all right.
Yeah, this is a copper. So I bought that from Amazon. And what I did, what I do, it's like I'll write the name of the Lord, Yod Heh Vav Heh, whatever I want to do. I put it on the bottom, then I put water. I put water in, And then I put the electrode, sticky electrode, and run this. And so last time I did pure, I just gonna do different program that I want to, I did gold. I did a lot of gold frequency, and I did a pure, just release. And then I have it, so, anyway, that's a, listen, and I think she has one where there's a,
Mama, is that pure copper all the way through, or is it plated?
Yes, this is pure copper. Yes.
Okay, that's cool.
Yes. Yes, but yeah, all the
They
way through.
say that the copper is the highest conductive, so that way when you're running your Healy, it goes into,
Yes.
it changes the frequency of the water. So which is
Yes.
obviously what we want. So
Yes.
Yeah, it
Can
makes
I
sense.
just
I
ask-
was just thinking for my own, I have tools that I can forward for my house.
Oh, he's starting to
It's
break up.
easy. Something like that, not so much.
Yeah. You broke up a little bit there.
We didn't hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just saying that I have the tools at home I could forge a basic plate and the wire and whatnot, but I don't have the stuff that make a container.
Oh,
You
okay.
could
Okay.
you could buy any glass container like at Big Lots or anywhere. The ones that you just fill up with water or juice or whatever at a party.
Like for sun tea?
Yeah, just get one. Yeah, sun tea, anything like that. And then you can use the plates for. And then also, so either what Mama O was saying, you could do it that way, or we can go through the history of our Telegram, or you can, or either way. And if you click on the files or on photos and just kind of scroll through them,
It shows you.
some of the ones that were posted previously, so that way you can see where you can also get what you need.
Okay, I didn't realize that I had access to the history from before.
Oh yeah, you do. No, yeah, you do. You can go up from the very beginning and then just type. You go on that. If you press the logo, you have it to show you file. To show you images or whatever it is. So you can click and then be able to take you to whatever it is that we have done.
Oh, awesome.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, very welcome. And if we find it before then, we'll post it on there, or just remind us if you're not able to find it. If you're not able to find it, just send a message and we'll look for it. Or I can go through my history too, because I purchased it on Amazon as well, and I can share that too. So.
Yeah, and just repost it. Awesome. All right. Yeah. Sound wonderful.
All right.
Yeah. Wow. This is so good. So there's so much. We get so much, So the next week, so we're gonna post it early. We're gonna be learning how to program our Healy. So Destiny, can you post it out for us? Sure. And then when we send an email to any our friends or to those that we know that are connected, Destiny, the people that you have registered or that bought through you, send them this in individual email or text. Hey, we'll be doing a programming at the 1 o'clock. I mean, just in case you have, your time permits you to attend. If not, you better check it out, because this is technology, and we're running with it. We're running with it. Yes. So I invite you to do that.
Sounds like a plan. All right. Well, it was nice seeing everybody.
Yes. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for all the insights, that, thank you. See you next week. Make sure you have your Healy charged up,
Oh, yeah.
Charge it up so we can all learn, okay, together.
Sounds like a plan. All right, everybody, you guys have
bye-bye.
a nice day.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.